What the fuck is this?
You are not kidding, are you?
The best cure for a black eye is fast hands.
Holy fuck! That was diabolical!
Alright, COMBIES! Welcome back to the Honeycomb Hideout. I'm your host, your Simpmaster Thirst King, Joe Kane. And with me, as it ever was, as it tends to be, the Blackie Cordova, the Dark Himalaya, old Mark Dudley.
And the new one, because I'm old, is Aphronimus Fox.
Aphronimus Fox, yes, indeed. The old nappy chin's getting a little gray.
Ting ting.
Indeed. But we have a guest in the Hideout with us today. Now, guest, what we like to do here in the Honeycomb Hideout is Frank, to be frank, you're not necessarily new. You have been in the Hideout more than a couple of times.
It's been a few years.
It has, but you never got a name, I don't believe.
I highly doubt I did during.
Oh, give me a couple days.
Oh, and we're gonna. So, if not by the end of this show, by the time this show is posted,
Oh yeah,
you will have a name.
Beautiful.
So be prepared. But guess, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Erik Westfall. I've known you for what are we at? Like probably at least 10 years now,
Give or take 10, possibly even 15.
I wouldn't be surprised because since the college days.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, no, if I would 15 years of friendship and quite frankly, immense degrees of nerditude.
More than a little bit.
geekdom.
Oh yes,
That
indeed.
geekdom over there smell.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Still loved that. The last time I was on, I think we actually talked. What was it? Superhero
movies. Yeah,
superhero movies and origins, and diving into some of the older ones that people often forget are origin superhero movies.
Absolutely, and we do still have that episode. At some point, I'm going to have to figure out where we can put our archives, but I do still have all those old episodes. It's just SoundCloud was just proving to not be a good spot for the archive.
I got a terabyte hard drive at the house. I'll set it up for you and put everything on there.
Ooh, nice. But yeah, so... yeah, here we are in the Honeycomb Hideout. Now, we technically are post Capital City Comic Con, but I'm going to save our updates for that for the next episode. Because we got we're going to have, I think by that point, we'll have had a couple meetings and we'll have some more announcements to make for that. But today is going to be a little lackadaisical. It's going to be a little chill in the Hideout because we got geek shit to talk about.
Hell yeah.
Hell yes. Now, one thing that the audience may not immediately know is the fact of every single person on this podcast is a TTRPG gamer.
Absolutely.
Very much.
Yes. Every single person in the Hideout currently is a dice goblin to one extent or another.
Yes, sir.
And I want to live in that a little bit. So I want to kind of go around and... what was your first tabletop RPG game? And yes, we are starting with you, Dudley.
No,
Yes, we are starting with you.
I'll put it to you like this.
Uh-huh.
I've been gaming since either one of you were breathing.
Probably.
Oh, I have no doubts.
I was actually, yes, believe it or not, I was a Cub Scout.
Okay.
That's right, buddy. My mother ran a Cub Scout den, too. So she had a guy, friend of ours, who lived around the corner named Dave Bisner. God rest his soul. And his family real cool, real cool. Like, we like family.
Oh, okay.
So Dave was he was a bit of a rebel, too. He was a Boy Scout, but he still was a bit of a rebel.
Okay.
So Dave was into D&D, and I was about 9.
Oh, okay.
So when my mother, she worked a lot. So when she couldn't make it on time to whatever, he just turned them into gaming sessions. So we got to the point, look, nobody ever missed a Cub Scout meeting after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was 9 when I got into original Dungeons and Dragons.
Ooh, not even advanced, just OG?
G Dungeons and Dragons.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
The box set.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
And I'm 56 now. So do the math.
Okay, so then now, of course, I got to ask, what was your first character?
The same character. I retired my first character. So
Nice.
it was this guy. Even back then, dude, I was a big kung fu movie guy, right? Like ninjas, all that stuff. I was like, man, this was before Oriental Adventures, right?
Yep.
Dragon magazine still had a couple things. You get it from. Do you remember RC Hobbies?
Yes.
Yes,
I remember.
RC Hobbies is where we started getting all our gaming stuff.
It's a store in Pontiac.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. Yeah.
So RC Hobbies they used to carry Dragon magazine too, which is the what you want to call it, which is the adjacent magazine to Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they had the monk class at the time.
Oh, okay.
So the first character I played was dual class. A monk ranger, and I retired that character.
Oh, okay.
And, right? And so this guy, it was fun, man. He was real fun. You know?
Okay.
Back then, it was only one. The monk class had one guy who was the most supreme monk, called the Grand Master of Flowers. They had one rank, and everybody, whoever played a monk tried their best to become the Grand Master of Flowers.
Okay.
So never made it, but still, it was fun try.
Oh, the point's the journey, not the destination.
Right. Because back then, though, too, you had to kind of. It was the Wild West of gaming, which was cool because they were still developing a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I think second edition kind of started trying to codify a lot of that stuff, and then
setting things in stone.
Right. And then later on, as we got what we got, at the end of the day. I'm not a hater of any of the additions and whatnot. I think they all got pluses, they all got minuses. But some of them get worse raps than others.
Yeah. I still know somebody that is a staunch defender of 4.0. And it's
Funny story. That's where my origin comes in.
Oh, how is that?
A good hand on the
Oh, yeah. That's a good baton pass right there.
Right.
So it started probably late college, so 2008-ish. Bunch of friends decided to start us in a game, and it was probably one of the worst possible ways I could have started.
Oh.
They started us with 2 co-DMs.
Oh.
10 players, and they tried to take a Pathfinder game and bump it into 4th edition. Didn't scale it right, so it would take almost like 40 minutes to get through in just one round of combat.
Ah, shit.
Exactly. Loved the character. It was what was it? It was a Dragonborn Paladin with Holy Breath.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Decided to play up the fact that back in 4th edition you could set marks so that an enemy has to attack you or get disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Did the whole thing. That lasted 2 sessions because people were on their phones waiting the 45 minutes for their turn.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't play again for a while, and then got looped into like 2 or 3 different 5th edition games shortly after it came out. Now I've got 2 active campaigns. I've actually fully retired another Paladin Cleric in a 4-year homebrew game, and then we did Curse of Strahd that just finished up.
Oh, it finally finished?
It finally finished about 2 months ago.
Okay.
With a Spores Druid, or Circle of Spores Druid. So think Grave Cleric type deal.
Yeah.
Life, what comes after. Loved the character and wound up retiring it by, instead of going back to his original plane, ended up joining 2 of the characters in Faerun.
Aww.
That's all right. I like that. That's cool.
Okay.
You talk about the big combat. Joe has some stories.
Yes. They'll probably be coming up soon too. But to continue, I had to say, while I dabbled in D&D a couple of times, I can't say it was my first actual game, my origin game.
Okay.
That was Rifts. Because of that motherfucker. Yes. I played not every game of D&D I ever played was like a one shot or just it was not going to work out. But Rifts was my first ongoing campaign where I got to sit there and live in a character for a while. Okay. And
Still living.
oh, yeah, and he is still living. Footnotes: see Ghost in the Machine on the Imaginos YouTube and Spotify channels. So, but yeah, the Yakima Gray, Cyber Knight, and he was wet behind the ears. I believe he grew up on a farm in Ohio, if I remember correctly.
Where'd you grow up on a farm? Where'd you learn to fight a farm?
Yep, and if I remember correctly, I think Man of Steel had. No, Man of Steel hadn't come out yet. No.
But we still laughed, dude. When I saw it, I was like,
I grew up. He grew up on a farm. He was like the standard chivalrous knight, and I was the only do-gooder in the entire party,
and I rat bastard.
And I suffered for that often.
That's half the fun, though.
I learned it.
Is making the Boy Scouts suffer.
Oh yeah, no. I learned this later. Now this is my first main game, so I learned a lot of the tropes of gaming through this game. Yeah, and I was not forewarned at all.
You made sure he learned the right way.
Right. Here's some dice. Roll these.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it took a long time for me to eventually not suck at my dice rolls. My dice always hated me, even fresh dice, fresh out of the box.
Dude, I'll be honest to you as far as that. I never understood that shit. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Did you kill somebody in your past life? What did you do? You had to do something?
I don't know what happened. I don't know what karma I'm carrying over from a past life, but my dice made me suffer almost as much as he did.
He stole fuzzy lifting drinks. That's what happened.
Man.
It wasn't until I think it was the night of Nat 20s, and then a little bit after that my dice rolls eventually started balancing out. I wouldn't say that I get everything I need when I need it, but at least now my dice are not actively trying to kill me.
They used to actively try to kill it. They sure did.
Oh yeah. But yeah, now speaking of that, with the origins out of the way, I've gotta ask now, like with as long as we've all been playing, what type of systems and settings do you find yourself gravitating towards? Like, I know the answer for Dudley, he's still gonna have to say it, but I want to start with you, sure. Eric. Like, where do you find yourself gravitating towards these days with everything that you have played and experienced now?
A lot of it for me is getting into like a more story driven where we can actually do role playing. Mm-hmm. You know, I've got a game I'm in right now where we didn't end up doing a session 0 because it went from a one shot into a campaign.
Okay.
So I've got one player who just didn't realize going in doesn't really want to do the role playing side. But like I love story driven to the extent that like one of the games that I'm working on doing in another system. It's called Worldwide Wrestling. It is literally styled like 80s, like the most 80s wrestling, and you basically go through, do promos, you talk out what you're doing in the matches, and you explain what you're trying to do, and the DM, as the general manager of the show, determines what stat you're rolling for that ability.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's GM general manager. That's all right. I'm cool with that.
Exactly. And it's just such I love very story driven and the opportunity to just lean into a character.
Oh yeah. So like, what systems have you found that have given you the most opportunity to do that?
So I haven't played Daggerheart yet, but I've gotten through a session 0 and already I'm in love with that as just a great. You immediately, as you're building characters, build connections with your party mates. Right. So you don't just step into that system going, hey, you guys ran into each other in a tavern, or you've been adventuring for a year, but then you have to somehow write out your backstory. It's like, no, you literally have to answer these questions as you're building.
Yeah, yeah. I've watched a lot of the session 0s for Critical Role, and we're both fans of Critical Role, and watching them actually, like, literally build. It's not entirely on the GM to build everything out.
Sure.
All the players have to be involved in
No
it
doubt.
because it's filling out their characters, but you're also filling out the world in general. And that's one of the things I really enjoyed about it. And I really definitely want to dive into that system at some point. So, okay, so Daggerheart, I dig that. Okay. D?
I'm laughing because you think it's one thing, but it's not.
Oh, I'm very interested to hear what it's going to be.
Vampire the Masquerade is my favorite gaming system.
All right.
Why? Because I love, again, I'm like Erik. I love social role playing. I love people having to use their wits sometimes instead of their fists to get themselves out of a situation. And then Erik, I have a story we will tell you later on.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Goes into that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Vampire, I always liked it, but 5th edition did something that I think makes all the other editions actually even more playable.
Really?
So what they did, it's all D6s with Vampire, right?
Right.
So what they did is that they turned one of the die into what they call a hunger die, right? They always kind of skirted your hunger in Vampire before, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
they was like, it's kind of like this and it, but then they made a hard and fast rule. So now you roll at disadvantage sometimes. So let's say, you've heard messy criticals and messy successes and stuff like that, right?
Oh, yeah.
The hunger die is what determines that now, right? And if you roll that hunger die, you can be the best success on earth, but if that hunger die is raw, buddy, you're going to lose humanity. You might go into frenzy, all sorts of stuff. So the game now, excuse my vernacular, the game now has some teeth.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh,
I love it.
I love
I'll
the
take
wordplay.
it.
So my thing is that now, to me, that makes if you retroactively, that makes Vampire far more playable now than anything. So if I went back and I played a 20th edition game, or if I went back and I played even 1st edition game, I would definitely add the hunger die.
Absolutely.
Oh, no. Yeah, that almost feels like something that should have been there from the get-go.
Right,
really.
And I also like the way that you have all of your, I like the way that you have to deal with humanity in there. And just all that. So that's what I really like about it, And, it's easy to make characters in there, too.
Oh, yeah. Now, having experienced all that, seeing all that, I hate to say that my cop-out answer is a cop-out answer. But at the same time, it's the answer that kind of just makes the most sense for me and the way I like to play. Heroes Unlimited.
Ooh.
Good old Heroes.
It was Heroes Unlimited. Like, you remember all the time I used to spend. I would literally build my characters from my comics in Heroes Unlimited just to see how balanced I can make them. Like, just to make sure, like, I don't... That's how I got past my Supermanisms back in the day.
Right.
Like, if I can build this fucking character in Heroes Unlimited, that means they've got enough balance to not be overpowered. That was a thing for me. So, like, it was Heroes Unlimited. Because, I'm a superhero motherfucker to my fucking core.
Right.
But I will say that Marvel Superheroes game you introduced me to.
Man, in terms of systems, that slipped my mind. That's probably my second favorite most system. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I'm trying to remember, who was the original publisher of that game? TSR. The TSR Marvel game. We played it, I want to say, one time, and, it's ridiculous because it is so simple.
All base 10. 2 10-siders. That's
Okay.
it.
It's so simple, but it is so damn fun, and it actually gives you a lot of opportunity to just lean into the character.
Right.
But yeah, like both of you, and I'm pretty sure you have a lot to do with this too. I love role playing.
Right.
I love being able to inhabit my character.
Sure, that was fun for me.
That's the most fun aspect of this. Like, yeah, sure, clickety clack, math rocks. Yeah, sure, I love a fight more than just as much as anybody, but being able to be that character in the midst of a situation. Like, D, you remember that time that me and JJ nearly got killed because of me?
What I call the chivalrous van incident.
The one time I nearly got us.
The chivalrous van incident.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy, that was beautiful. That
Okay.
chivalry, I was like, wow, this is a chivalrous guy. I wonder what will happen if.
Now getting into the stories, they've got to get into this one.
Throw in a girl, maybe? Throw in a young girl, a young kid?
Yeah.
And throw in some kidnapping?
We were, I believe we were in the process of, we were escaping from Atlantis.
Nope.
Oh, no.
What happened?
Okay.
How it went down with this. You guys were headed to Atlantis. You guys were in the ruins of D.C.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And this young girl came up kidnapped.
Yep.
And some people came and begged you guys to go save her and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
They got kidnapped by these mercenaries. So JJ, being the rat bastard he is, he's like, we need some coin for this here.
JJ was a dragon juicer.
Oh.
Yes. And he also flagrantly always stated that he was chaotic evil.
Yes, he was chaotic evil.
Oh,
yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
So the thing was with him,
His character's name was Dragon Queef.
yes,
Yeah.
DQ.
Old DQ.
So we knew, I thought to myself, I said, okay, I can get Joe to do it. How do I get JJ to do it? JJ loved to fight. And so what we gave him was a whole mercenary crew.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
So Joe and them, they went in there. All they had to say was there was a damsel in distress, a young kid that was captured. So Joe was like, we got to go get him.
That was my character.
Yep.
So they go in there, because they had a couple of victories at that point. They're like, yeah.
I think we're like level 3.
Yeah, you got with level 3.
About that point.
They had fought some stuff, beat some stuff. Role played well. I'll give it to them. So they get up to these guys, and they're doing okay, actually. They're a little intimidating, the guys they thought. But two of the guys were like, what? Punk, get out of here. You ain't nobody. We ain't scared of you. So JJ probably, I think, punches one of them out, whatever.
Yeah,
so
sure.
they get ready to take the girl. Now, there's a van involved. So they didn't count on the fact that the van was going to transform into a mecha.
Oh, no.
That's when the shit started.
This is Riffs.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, my thing is this. To Joe's credit, after all the blows were thrown and he's throwing swords and whatnot, Joe's like this. Unlike JJ, and JJ paid for it, Joe was like, no, maybe it's better to say there he ran and there he lay. And Joe ran, which was the smartest thing he ever did. JJ got punched in the face and knocked out.
Yep.
Sometimes the smartest thing to do in D&D is run.
He ran, and ultimately, Joe saved the day by running. He escaped, and JJ, they were going to kill Jay.
Yeah. Now
Come to find out, the girl was a demigod.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
And these people in this village worshipped her.
Yep. Now, actually, the funny thing is, there's one other story, and I was the problem during this one.
Was really? Why you
It was
really
the-
though?
I was the dragon.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. I was the problem during this one because what we were this was the one that this occurred with. We were trying to escape somewhere. Basically, we had been we were snuck out of a city because shit had gone down.
JJ did something.
Yes. And we were getting snuck out of the city to get to a portal, and they were like, the crew's patron basically was giving us passage, if I remember it all correctly. D, stop me if I'm missing something.
You guys were on Phase World.
Oh shit, that's right. We were on Phase World.
Remember, you guys had lots of credits. You had an apartment there.
Yep. We
All
were
right.
escaping Phase World. Oh
Yep.
god.
Some went south and they're trying to leave.
Yep. But the thing of it was, the dragon had a bunch of slaves.
Oh,
Yep.
Get that little dangle of motivation just to get to some team chemistry problems.
Yeah, but the thing of it was, JJ didn't care.
He wanted the blood, because that's what dragon juicers, that's what they juice off of, is dragon blood.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm going to kill this motherfucker, take his head.
Well, but the thing of it was, though, actually, JJ was the one that was actually the level-headed one. Because that dragon was way out of his fucking...
Oh, yeah, he knew it, too.
He knew it.
Because the dragon was talking shit to him.
Yes.
He's like,
and this was one of the rare instances that JJ wasn't talking back.
Right, because the dragon got in his head. That's what it was.
Yep.
Like, dude, you killed my kind, huh?
Uh-huh.
For blood.
Yep.
He's like, no, two can play at that game.
Yep.
Yup.
Yep. But my chivalrous ass, young black cyber knight with all the like young, dumb, and full of cum, as it were.
Slave!
And he was just like, I can't let this ain't right.
I can't walk away from this.
This ain't right.
Hate to hit a touchstone, but it was. I'm not gonna lie to you. I played it like that too. I played it with racial memory.
Yes,
Yep.
he did. He pushed.
Just poke. Yep.
He pushed every fucking button.
You know.
And if I'm trying to remember, did JJ?
Back 2,500 years ago, my people were slaves too.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to remember. Somehow, it took a ton to get me to leave. Did JJ have to knock my ass out?
Yep, he sure did.
Yep. Okay.
Sucker punch you at that.
He had to sucker punch. He was strong enough. He was strong enough to do it, catching me off guard. I mean, it's a cyber knight versus a dragon
He was scared
juicer.
shitless though too.
Yeah.
He was scared shitless of that dragon.
Yeah.
Because the dragon told him. I had the dragon tell him in detail what he was gonna do to him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Like I didn't get the mental messages. I was basically just that. I was on my holy wherewithal.
I don't know if you remember this. But usually this was back before I started texting stuff, so it was really secret then, right?
Where you gotta actually physically pass the notes.
Right. He told JJ, he's like, I'm going to polymorph into a human just so I can wear your skin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's so good.
I nearly got us fucking killed, and JJ saved our lives that time. Because I was going to get us in fucking trouble.
Happened to save some people, too.
A couple.
Happened to help some people escape.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, that was one of those rare things when I sometimes tell people I play to my character almost to a detriment.
But that's good
That's
role-playing.
where I started. And that was kind of where it started, basically. Because I'm just like, there's no way Yak is going to let this pass.
Right.
There was no way he was not going to let this pass.
See, I don't know, Eric, I don't know if Joe ever told you, right? But I game master, I'm a story dude, right? I game master for the story. I'm not out there to try to kick your ass or whatever. I just want the story to be good when you retell it.
Uh-huh.
It's like a story I told you at one point where first time with the new DM, and he got us into a situation where we were fighting a hag, and I had already, like, I'd gotten into a fight with her. I'd already pissed her off. Just kept throwing everything at her. No, but I knew what I was doing, and it got to a point where we get into this fight, and my character goes down, and I'm sitting there, and I'm watching the DM getting real uncomfortable because he's like, because I could tell the story. It made sense to kill me.
Right.
But I could tell he had not played with me, so he didn't know how to deal with it.
Not every player knows how to deal with their character dying.
Because I'll admit, I sulked the first time I died until the end of the session. Then he got me back. Well, in this case, I've died 6, 7, 8 times as a player. So I just quietly text him, if you're gonna do it, do it. It's gonna make a better story moment. And I watch him go from like this just bound, like he's a real uncomfortable to just he settles. And he knocks me out, picks me up, and just looks at my party and goes, I'll give you 2 options. You can leave me this guy that I want, and I'll leave. I won't bother you again. Or you can make the mistake of not leaving, and your friend here is dead. They try to cast grease. I slip, but then they forget that her turn is next.
Well, that was it.
And I just go, and I just look at him, do it. And he has the hag take her hand, cave in my chest.
Because she's a hag.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
And then turns around and gets the hero moment from another character who I'd gone out of my way to befriend. That was my best friend. Nat 20's her, what the hell is the... She was playing a paladin, and she Nat 20'd her
smite?
Her smite roll.
Okay.
Kills her on the next shot.
Yes.
And I'm just sitting there going, yes, this is what I wanted. And then he found a way to bring me back 2 sessions later, because it's what you do. Right. But it's that idea of just leaning into, as you said, we're building a story together.
Right, and you want that story to be memorable.
Yes, absolutely. And that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I love role playing so much, and why I'm always badgering my DMs one way or another to be like, okay, what character is needed for this story?
So look, we had this one night.
Shit.
The only night, this is the greatest night of role playing my entire life. Right, as a game master, because I tried to kill him. I tried. They were doing so well that I was like, literally, look, look. I love them. If you ever listen to our podcast, then you know that these guys are a ragtag bunch of ragtag bunches, right?
Yeah, we got most of the crew back for the Ghost in the Machine.
Okay.
Yep.
So you know that they're chaotic as hell, right?
Yep.
So imagine 6 more of them. Because our gaming group was like 10 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
We had a big gaming group back in the day.
And our combat went like that. Because again, one thing Kevin Simbieti always used to tell me is this. He's like, look, you know the rules are just guidelines, right?
Yeah.
So I streamline the combat. Our combat used to go like that, right? Mm-hmm.
There was almost never enough time for people to diddle on their phones before their turn was up.
Right. Dude, we call this the night of Nat 20.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Dude, it was all for the money. This was the climactic part of the campaign,
Yep,
right?
yep.
The shit was hitting the fan.
This is the end game moment.
Right. Mm-hmm. Everybody came. Look, they must have ate their Wheaties that night or something. Or prayed to Buddha or something. Because, buddy, dude, man, everybody was rolling 20. I was like, what the hell? And I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
We need to get a glass of water and make sure we see if these are weighted dice.
I was like, hey. In the back of my mind, I was like, man, you ain't been trying to get them, man. Even though you've been challenging them, you ain't really been trying to get them. Mm-hmm. You're going to have to get them this time.
Yep.
And, hey, look. I get you for being dumb, though. I get you for being dumb all the time.
Oh, yeah.
But, man, these dudes rolling 20s left, right. And I'm throwing shit at them, dude. I'm not holding back. Mm-hmm. I'm throwing everything at them, right? And, like, they just escape by the skin of their teeth, man. Mm-hmm. But the thing was, I was loving the story so much. Look, when they finally did the last thing they had to do, brought the space cruiser down, I was ecstatic. I was, yeah. That was like, man, you the DM, what you do?
Again, we're still here to tell the story together.
Like, yeah, that's right, yeah. You remember?
No, I remember. That was the thing that reinforced for me that the DM should not be the DM versus the players.
No, I was
that reinforced for me that we're all telling a story together. Yes, it can be adversarial in specific scenes, but that's the nature of role playing. That's the nature of conflict. But we're all trying to tell a kick-ass story, so the DM should be having as much fun as we the players.
Man.
And that was just like,
just watching them overcome every obstacle, and I was like, fuck it, I'm throwing everything at their ass. Mm-hmm. Even the cats, man, who was stupid usually, showed up that day.
Okay.
Everybody was on their A game, literally.
And they was cooperating, dude. It wasn't no fractionalization. It was like they was like a machine, man.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Oh man, I don't think we've ever had a game that goes that well.
Covering each other, all that. It was great, man.
Oh yeah. That was easily.
Especially with 10, you said 10 people in that team?
Yep.
That is wild that everybody still stayed cohesive.
It was not easy,
See,
but
what
we
I
were
would do,
all
though,
locked in.
What I would usually do, though, again, we've since learned to professionally screenwrite since then.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
Sure.
oh, yeah.
But even back then, I said, man, look, they got to have some subplots. So I'll have threads of the subplot going, while the main stuff was going on.
Yeah.
So always something they had to do, even though those other guys didn't know that it was being done.
Yep.
So while somebody's going after the core of the Death Star, we got the other folks trying to take the shield down.
Yep.
Right.
That kind of stuff. Oh yeah, no, it was. I still don't know. Like,
Still
that
to
was,
this day, we've never gotten back there, buddy,
Nope.
because that was something else.
Nope. But at the same time, I just the plates you were juggling that night, dude.
It was fun,
Like,
man.
oh man, it was like one of the best examples of game mastering that I had the pleasure of witnessing.
But you know what I had fun though too with the last the season finale of Ghost in the Machine we got right.
Oh yeah.
Look, that season finale, it was no way, dude. That dude wasn't gonna come back on you guys, right? But
Yeah. It was a season long build up.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, Joe, again, I got to give it to Joe. Joe's like, he gave us his address. Let's go pay him a visit. So that was the end of the season.
Yep.
Oh, he gave us his address. He must want to come pay us a visit.
Also,
Well, let's oblige him then.
Right.
Also, he took my motherfucking sword.
Well, that is a good motivator.
See, Joe, this is the thing, right? JJ had the sword, right? Joe basically did a reverse Sith, a reverse Sith on it, right?
But basically, you know how the Sith bleed their kyber crystal?
He purified the sword.
I purified the sword.
Okay, same kind of thing they did with Star Wars with the new canon.
Yep. Because that's what Ahsoka did. She
Yep,
purified,
she purified
some Sith lightsabers.
Yeah.
Yep. And me and that sword had been through a lot together, so I'd gotten used to having it, and it turns out I tried to use the sword against a son of a bitch that was a little too powerful.
Well, the thing was this, though, Joe. It wasn't the sword. He needs the sword for something.
Oh, okay.
And the thing is, this is the thing, right? At the end of the day, and I never told Joe how the purification worked.
Yeah, no, this was like, basically in the years in between the first campaign and this one. Basically.
So Joe did a kindness to somebody who ended up was a grandmother. You did a kindness by saving her grandson.
Oh yeah.
And so the grandmother's ghost had been haunting the place, and so you, instead of laying her to rest, you decided to oust the evil spirit from the sword.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
take over.
Okay.
Oh, I love that as a storytelling device.
Oh yes.
That's
Forcing
what
out a curse from a sword and making
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Oh yeah. No, that was the cool.
because he was using the sword, but the sword was cooperating begrudgingly and trying to change his alignment.
Oh yeah, it was corrupted.
Yeah,
it was corrupting him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I still got some rough edges because of it, but the sword's been good for a good while. Now I don't know. He still hasn't told me why the big bad wanted the sword. But
Oh, you'll find out next season.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Perfect tease.
You'll
Yep.
find out
Yep.
next season.
Oh
It will
yeah.
all be revealed. And Eric, you are welcome to come and play a character, buddy.
I would happily jump in on that.
Oh yeah. No, we honestly have a couple slots.
Because you guys, the storyline is going to require you guys to grow the team.
Yeah.
okay.
We're gonna have to recruit. I'm going to have to go back to my old sword, and she gonna be pissed.
But the thing is this. The only thing I hate what you did is this. Joe's a cyber knight, so
Yes.
he has basically a psychic sword. Right?
Yeah, but my character has always viewed the psychic sword as not up to snuff.
As his backup. And
Yes.
so, again,
It's going to be a kind of a me learning to appreciate what I have. That's the kind of the story I've always visualized for Jack.
It might be in now.
Yeah. That's because I when I was younger I did have a lot of size envy, I guess would be the word.
Okay.
Because everybody had the cooler weapons, and unfortunately, the psychic swords just never did the kind
The
of
funny
damage.
thing about that thing, though, man, that thing saved your ass 1,000 times.
It did, but it was not. It was that's the thing. It just wasn't the glitz. It didn't
wasn't
have the,
flashy.
It wasn't. It didn't have the flash. I was. Like I said, I was young and stupid.
Sure.
I was young and stupid, but I've chosen to carry that over into Jack's character as he's gotten older. So in that regard, I feel like he's basically now going to have to go back to his brass tacks.
See, but at the funny thing, because again, if the sword, when your old sword, if it comes to talk to you, it's going to be like, what do you need me for?
You cast me aside.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's like, you yourself are a better weapon than I will ever be.
And the best part is, Mark has told me so many plans, and I don't metagame. So
I'm with you on that.
So I have inadvertently planned my own demise as many times.
Oh yeah. I do the same thing all the time. I got a couple of DMs where he keeps. I'll send him story ideas and go. You shouldn't know this. I'm like, what did I know? I didn't hear anything.
He's not like JJ and Nick.
They were so much worse about it.
Dude, let me tell you something. But no, this is the thing. JJ metagame, but the thing with this, Nick's the best. Every time he opens his mouth, I'm just like, never thought of that.
Now, see, I'm the type of person from a storytelling standpoint, I'm like, man, it'd be kind of cool if I took it in the face like this. Nick tells us how the entire party can take it in the face and not realize he just planned our demise.
And Mark's just quietly going,
Yep.
Well, I'm taking notes on
You
that.
see the look on my face. Never thought of that.
Oh, yeah. It became a running gag of like, God damn it, Nick. Nick was our donut.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's honestly, I think, one of my favorite things now that I'm finally starting to DM is somebody explains how something's going to work. After the session, is that how that was going to go? Sure. That's exactly how it was supposed to go.
Absolutely.
You said better than what I had? Sure, that's what that was how that was always going to go.
Oh, yeah.
JJ wanted to be the biggest baddest, so he didn't know anything about these undead juicers called murder wraiths, right? He was like, man, I'll take 4 or 5 of them. I was like, even then I was like, I ain't doing that, man. I ain't doing that. But he kept talking, Man, why'd you get at him? I'm like, I have to. I don't want to, but I have to.
If you're gonna dare me to do it, then I'm gonna do it.
I remember at one point begging him, Jay, don't do this. Don't do this.
And the only reason his character was still alive was because we had forgotten another one of our buddies, like a sister, us, Paula, right? She came with us, right?
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. Paula and Joe was the only reason this fool I think somebody else was gaming was
had Jessica joined us yet?
No, I don't think Jessica joined, but it was somebody else who was gaming. No, Jessica had joined us.
Oh,
She did.
okay.
So,
yeah, our friend Jessica, she played I can't remember. I can never remember
she
her character
played
class.
a combat mage.
Oh yeah, she was a combat mage. Paula played
And she played a
one of the cyber ninja characters.
from Rift China. She played a what was it? Lightning Warrior.
Lightning Warrior. That's right. Okay. Yeah, and
Rift China juicer.
Yep. But they're just oh god, they're so fucking fast.
Okay.
Oh, dude. As soon as Paula busted out that lightning worm, I'm like, shit.
See, this is the thing, right? For Palladium, me working for them and me drawing the stuff, we helped develop, back to one crew at the time was Drunk Style Studios.
Okay.
We helped develop Rift China. So all the stuff in there is just crazy, right? So, again, Paula and them, I had finally just got all the books. So I was like, check that out.
Yep.
Because basically, I was playtesting them for gas. That's what I was doing.
Oh, I figured
it's the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah. And JJ got us in fucking trouble.
Man, look, he took it in the face, and I was just like, hey, man, I ain't really trying to do it like that. This is, it's 5 of them, son. What you want me to do?
It was an abject lesson.
And they beat him and moved on.
Yep.
Because that was good. Kicking his ass was basically just on the way to do what they were on the way to do.
Oh, yep.
It was a side quest.
But you guys did. But again, what I didn't tell you then was this, because I have a metagame going on in my head.
Oh, of course.
You guys held them off long enough that when they got to the town to raise it, there was nothing left. The people were already evacuated.
Beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
It's making, because anything you do, there's still stuff going on in the background in any game you're playing.
Yep.
And that's one of the things that I'm constantly, because people keep telling me I need to go ahead and finally dive into DMing. In all things considered, you have been encouraging me on
Yes,
that,
because
Eric.
I know you're a great storyteller and you'd be a great DM.
Can't be a hard ass about it though. Bro.
Yeah, no, that's one of the things I worry about is me as a DM.
A rules Nazi. Can't do that.
No, but at the same time, it's little things that I worry about. But
Look at it like this, Joe. We had a couple characters now. I'll name them. I love them dearly, but I'll name them. John, Jessica's little brother, and his buddy Nick. Them dudes used to make characters like, oh, you can't do this. The rules say this. I'm like, I'm the game master, man. I said the rules are guidelines. Mm-hmm. So what you gonna man?
They were power gamers,
right?
Yeah.
Look, dude, hey, they saved you guys. They saved you guys' ass a lot. You know why?
Oh, yeah.
Because they put the spotlight on themselves all the
Yep.
time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And if you got a loudmouth against whoever you're battling, who are they gonna go after first?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the guy that decided to keep quiet and stay in the back.
It's the loud.
Yep.
You know who I am. I got this. I'm just saying this and this. Look, oh, you got that?
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll take it from you.
I guess I'll make sure that you understand you're not as good as you think you are.
Look, so little Nick was trying to be Nick, our big Nick was a gun master from West China, right? Little Nick was made a gun master, right? And so he went and followed JJ. Little Nick was like, hey man, no, he wouldn't follow JJ and Nick. This is one time, man. It was like they were battling these ice demons, dude, and it was a vampire who had been running these guys. They were looking. Basically, Joe was a vampire man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember, he lost his virginity to a vampire. I was basically, by the time we hit that, I was one bite away from being
They were
turned.
looking to finish the job.
Yep.
Right? And so they got some ice demons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they went to battle these ice demons, and Nick was telling little Nick, stay back and help them.
Yep.
I'm going with you.
He was underleveled.
Right.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Because I don't mind mixing levels. It's just people know their jobs.
Yeah.
So the ice demon bit his arm off. Now, because of what a gun master is, their chi has to go through their physical body.
Right.
And now he got a cybernetic arm. So he's half the gun master he was.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, again, it ironically, as we keep talking about Star Wars, it goes back to Anakin
That's
being not nearly as strong as he could have been if he wasn't
in pieces.
Yeah, in pieces.
Right.
But you know what? That also brings up one of my favorite nights. The only night better than the night of D20s. The night of the candy coated finale.
I have another favorite too, and I wasn't game when Erik was game master in that.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
But for context, Candy Coated was our superhero comedy game.
okay.
Well, it became a comedy game.
It was a comedy from the get go. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was with the same group, but we were all playing superhero characters. And
we hence made that into a comic.
yeah, we did. We
okay.
actually did make that into a comic. And some of the characters have spun off into various different stories.
Next story, Siege, you're going to see two of the characters at the end of this chapter.
Yep. Okay.
Very cool stuff. And my character is actually from another dimension. So I'm actually starting that story. I'm building that one up right now currently. So, but basically, during the finale of that game, as it was winding down, basically, the team started to fracture a little bit. Little Nick had a character named Nameless Dynamite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically Superman analog, but super edgy, Mr. Big Billy Badass.
Oh, okay.
And he was basically in the process of turning on the team, if I remember correctly.
Turn on, yep.
Yep, he was basically going government stooge.
Yep.
And the team was off taking care of something else. And it came down to my character. If I remember correctly, it was either... Was I serving as a distraction, or...
Somehow you knew that he was turned on the team.
Oh, that's right. So
you was keeping an eye on him.
I was tailing him, that's right. And once I figured it out, I confronted him. Now, my character, Magna Red, is basically a Kamen Rider Iron Man.
Okay.
Is the best way to describe it.
Guyver-ish.
Guyver.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Because
yeah,
my suit was basically built out of splicers.
Oh.
So, there's like a Guyver Iron Man.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, and I kind of ran Magna Red as kind of a little mad scientist-y.
He's kind of shady.
He had some shadiness to him, but you could tell he was trying to look out for everyone.
Right.
And that we had our showdown, and he, like I said, the Nameless Dynamite's all Big Billy Badass.
Nothing to it.
And needless to say, the next hour, if I remember correctly, it was about 45 minutes to an hour combat. To quote The Last Jedi, it did not go the way he thought it would.
Didn't go the way. And the thing is this: me being the game master, I'm like, I didn't say anything. I thought to myself, this ain't going the way you think it is.
Nope.
Because I wasn't as strong as him, but the type of weaponry I had,
The armor was adaptable.
the armor, yes,
yep.
the armor was adaptable. I had enough type of weaponry I could chip away at him little by little, and enough defenses to withstand some of his types of blows. But he was a bull in a china shop.
Exactly.
Yep.
He was a bull in a china
And
shop.
a glass cannon in some ways.
Oh yeah, he was definitely a glass cannon. So all I did was I used my
You
used
could
my
fight.
swiftness.
You could fight better than him. That was the main thing. Too.
Oh, absolutely. And ultimately, I wore him down, and eventually, I almost did a reversal on Thor versus Iron Man at post Civil War.
Oh.
I basically did a reversal on him, and basically told him, "You're fucking done. We don't ever want to see you near my team ever again."
Mm-hmm.
He went on and went to government stooge land.
Yep. He went and became a government stooge. We continued, we went off into our sunset, and I think that was literally the last episode of Candy Coated.
He was sore about that for real though.
Oh, he absolutely was. He thought for sure he was taking my ass.
Ain't no way. How you can beat me? Look at my numbers, this and that. I said, hey man, look. I was like, this is the whole deal. I explained to him.
And we were all around the same level too.
I'm like, numbers are cool, that's okay, dude. I'm like, but this is the whole deal, right? I said, this is a role-playing game, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how people play characters is what determines the outcomes here.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You might roll a die, but if you role play well enough, that might be a couple numbers higher.
That's right, buddy.
And that was the thing. I went into that like I might lose this, but I got something I'm planning to do.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as that gets done, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah.
So, because that's the thing. I knew there was a possibility he might get some rolls better than me. It might not go that way.
You basically physicsed him to death is what you did.
Yep.
I'm like, but
Mad
nothing
scientist.
beats physics, buddy. I don't care who you are.
Oh yeah.
It's funny because I was thinking about this. We were talking about this last night when we were at the meet we had, right?
Oh yeah.
We're talking about like Superman against Magneto, and I was like, I thought about how easy that would be.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, Superman would kill Magneto. I'm like, first of all, Magneto is a master of all electromagnetic form, all the forms of radiation.
He's got to get to him first.
Right. But the point is this: it's nothing for this guy to radiate red sun energy.
Yeah. But my only counter to that was, but that boils down to whether or not Magneto knows how to do it. And that's where the good tension of the story can go. Because you got these two characters where it's like, if one thing goes differently, the whole thing's over.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's sometimes that little bit of additional information that can turn the tide.
It goes back to the one argument that I've started to actually hate. Is if you give Batman enough time to plan, he can beat anyone. It's like
Prep time. Bullshit.
He's not going to have it though.
Right.
Like it.
Batman.
He's great, but I hate it.
The fact that
that's why I like Scott Snyder though.
Oh yeah.
Scott Snyder, look, Batman be getting his ass whooped because Scott Snyder. And people are like, you hate Batman. No, I don't hate Batman. I'm just being real about Batman.
Yeah.
I like Batman without money.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
But that's the thing. Batman is a character that has to take it in the face in order to be able to win.
Yes.
Right.
And people forget that. That's the thing. He is the dude in the Justice League.
Right.
That's what it boils down to. So he has to get beat in order to win in the end.
There's a reason that the story arc with Bane breaking his back is so seminal and important to his character.
Right.
He had to get broken in order to come back better.
I love the Quarter the Owl story.
Yes.
That's what I love.
Yep.
That was fantastic, too.
Right, right.
All right. Now, considering the roll down the dice lane that we just took, I wanted to, parlay this a little bit into a recent hyperfixation of mine that I blame Eric immensely
I
for.
will take all the blame
So
for that.
he's your dope dealer, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Apparently.
Absolutely. He is the dope man on this one.
I'll take it.
Here's now,
Say you
here's
looking
the
for a
thing.
nickname, man? The dope man.
Hey, I'll take that one happily.
Oh, man. The dope man, Eric Westfall.
Sure.
Dope man. AKA
Oh, man.
Heisenberg.
All right, I'm down for that.
Eric Heisenberg Westfall.
Heisenberg.
All right. That done done it. That done did
It was
it.
gonna come eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'll never call you Eric again. It's just Heisenberg.
Beautiful.
Indeed. So, yeah, now we're going to couch this within a thing that I didn't know existed. And it's like a whole genre of literature now that I know it exists, it makes total sense. And quite frankly,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
it makes total sense. But it's one of those things where like I'd never really put it together before, which is literary RPG.
Yes.
I'm coming from it, Eric. I'm coming to it from another angle now, too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just learned something.
Yeah. And the funny thing of it is, from a technical standpoint, that definitely did exist already. Because Sword Art Online, the original source material, can be considered literary
you
RPG.
gotta understand too, man, that there were choose your own adventure books.
Well, yeah,
for
yep.
D&D for
Yep,
years,
yep. Oh,
yeah.
man.
I still have one of
absolutely.
those straight out of the the early '80s. I've
Yep,
still
yep,
got
yep.
a couple of those left with my grandpa.
Yeah, and the thing of it is, like, I never put together that this was even a thing, but apparently it is huge. Like there was just a lit RPG convention
That's cool. That's real
just
cool.
this last weekend.
Yeah.
And
Here in Michigan?
not in
Oh,
Michigan.
okay.
No, like where was it?
I don't. I think it might have been DC, but I'm not 100%
Okay.
sure.
I want to take a quick aside.
Oh,
Just to tell
sure,
you guys
sure.
Something, man. I want to thank you, dudes, especially you, man, for years. I come from a situation where I kind of had to be kind of a hard guy, man, for a while, right? First of my life, man. But thank you, guys, man, for letting me geek out, nerd out, man, because this is something, man, that's cathartic for me.
Oh,
So I
absolutely.
appreciate it, man.
That's the thing. Like, as we've grown as script writers, and all the things that we're trying to build Imaginos into, we have to keep the joy.
Right, for sure. For sure.
We have to hold on to the joy that comes from not just making this stuff, but actually partaking in it. We don't have to be full consumers all the time.
Well, the thing is, a good chef got to like his own food, dude.
Exactly. And if you don't know how to partake in your own food,
Right.
that's a fucking problem.
Right.
Like every time I see someone make a meal and they can't eat it, I'm like, that's wrong.
Yeah,
I'm reading
but
it.
why?
That's fucking
There's this
wrong.
Vampire the Masquerade novel that I love, dude. It's
Ooh.
called, check that damn thing called, Walk Something. I can't remember what it is. I'll send it to you guys.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
I got into it on an audio book, and there's a vignette in there where this woman, she's a Ventru, right? They have this farm, right? And they ethically source blood, right?
Okay.
Okay.
But they have animal blood and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the woman, she's a great cook, but she's a vampire, so she doesn't know how her food tastes.
Oh, shit.
yeah, that makes sense.
Crazy.
God
I like
damn.
that.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Walk Among Us is what.
Okay.
that-
Okay.
Okay.
It's on Spot. No, it's on
Audible?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Might
but
be
yeah.
on Spotify too.
Okay. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, and as you have seen more than a few times, we go back and forth on the fact that I need to be able to enjoy things in order to keep that passion within creating the things that I do. So coming across something that ignites that kind of
Sure.
love in me is not only something I cherish, but also I can be a fucking menace about.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. We'll talk about the Halo days one of these days.
Oh, I don't know anything about that.
Oh, hey, look, let me tell you something, buddy.
Oh, and once that motherfucking game gets cross-platform, we gon' get some rounds.
Oh, yeah.
Well.
Oh yeah, when that drops, what is that? Later this year, right?
Yeah,
I think so,
I'm
yeah.
a huge lore monkey. So when Halo first came out, because the thing with Halo is funny because and I'll make this brief.
Oh yeah.
My buddies, when I was with Drunken Style Studio, we got some buddies that was kind of like adjacent to us, right? They were huge gamers. I mean, monster fucking game dudes, right? Building game PCs or whatever. And so they go to E3 all the time, right? We got a chance to see a version of Halo back when it was supposed to come out for the Mac.
Oh, when it was when it was originally going to be an RTS. Then.
Yep.
Oh,
And we was
man.
like, what the fuck is this shit crazy?
Yup.
Oh yeah, but yeah, we're huge Halo guys, and I can't wait to get to revisit
Me
it.
too, man. I ain't gonna
yup.
shit you.
Yeah.
Yup.
But yeah. Now, back to what we were talking about. Heisenberg here has introduced me to my latest fix, which is a little series called Dungeon Crawler Carl. Oh yeah, no, inject that shit.
Totally
in
didn't
me.
bring it with me.
Oh yeah. And that book, the funny thing is, you were telling me about it. You were drip feeding me little bits, like
Try
a
not
good.
to
Yo,
Like
man,
a
that's the
good-
worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst. Dude. That's how the dope man get you, son.
Yup.
Yeah,
But
and that's how he
it's
got me.
Do enough to get his interest in without spoiling anything and let him just enjoy the journey.
And the funny thing is, right after you started telling me about it, I started seeing all the webtoon ads for the webtoon adaptation,
Look, kid, this ain't nothing but a taste, baby.
and just
Exactly.
and just gradually, just like the seed was planted, and it slowly started to germinate. Then eventually, I said, "Fuck it." I reactivated my Audible account
I'm in, baby.
Yup.
to get that fucking book, and now
I never
I'm a very
deactivated
slow.
my Audible account.
I get it.
Yeah. But I am a slow consumer when it comes to audio content. So it took me a while. It's still taking me a while, but
Look, they
I'm
beat me up
working
because
my
I
thing.
binge shit all the time. I'm like, fuck you and fuck Nick. I'm going to keep on binge.
I did these 7 books in less than 3 months on Audible.
What's up, baby? What's up,
Every
baby?
time you say that,
Binge,
fuck.
baby.
Yup. Problem is now I gotta wait another year plus
That's all
for
right,
the
though.
next
But
one.
hey, bro, it was a worthy meal, though.
It
wasn't
was. It very much was.
But yeah, no. When I finally did get through, I was thinking about it halfway through, like, fuck. I think
It's gonna be over.
I messaged you, and I'm like, oh shit.
What did you do to me?
Yep.
I know what I did.
Yep. I know you did exactly what you planned to do, motherfucker.
You an evil man. You ain't nothing but a dope dealer. You got some more dope?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, when you told me that there were 7 books, well 6 at the time, because actually no,
7 had just come out. 8 was set for May this year.
yeah, but per 8 came out this year, so there were only 7 at the time,
Yeah.
and
I'm liking every minute of it.
oh man, yeah, no, once that happened, I'm like, oh shit,
You like naked and afraid.
yeah, like
no
I can't,
fair.
this isn't right. I'm gonna have to just. This is me now.
Yeah.
This is my world now.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to start calling you Tyrone Bigham, son.
You got some more about that Dungeon Crawler, Carl?
No, Tyrone Bigham.
But for context, for those 3 or 4 listeners out there that don't know what the hell we're talking about, Eric, I'm gonna let you
Give us a visual, brother.
talk about this
Of the
Heisenberg.
series or the whole of
give
this
us-
series or LitRPG in general?
Let's go into let's go into LitRPG.
Right.
Okay.
And then let's talk about a little bit about that because we didn't really get very far into that.
So
yeah.
LitRPG tends, I've honestly at times kind of referred to it as, it's kind of like the book version of an isekai
Yep.
anime, where the idea
Yeah,
is...
that's what. Yeah, you're right. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I
basically.
just never thought about it like
Yup.
that. Yeah, you're right.
where it's basically, normal human ends up thrown into this fantastical world. Oftentimes they treat it with a very video game mechanic where you get pulled into this world. In Dungeon Crawler Carl's state, it's an alien conglomerate basically decides to mine our world for resources, and it kills off most of the people in the world. But then everybody that survives, the handful of millions, basically enter what we know as a dungeon, and they have to level up. They get abilities. They've got an AI that is dealing with loot boxes.
Yep.
And the entire idea is, again, much like an isekai anime or any of those, you go in and you are following along as they figure out the dungeon, figure out the mechanics, level up, and also figure out ways to, like any good gamer, exploit anything that they didn't intend to happen.
Right.
Yeah, that actually happens a few times in the first book of Dungeon Crawler Carl, where it's like he saves he saves his own fucking life with an exploit.
Right.
And but yeah, that's the interesting thing. You approximate to isekai or game or basically anime built off of game mechanics.
Yeah, right.
Stuff. Like I said, hell, solo leveling absolutely is one.
Was actually one of the ones that came to mind. Yeah.
Sword Art Online. What's the one I used to like? Danmachi or
Hack was the first one.
Oh, Dot Hack.
Yeah, Dot Hack. Yeah,
Yep, Dot Hack was a big one. But also, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Is another one.
Yep.
But yeah, basically, we've been seeing all these kinds of things out there, but I'd never seen it really done from a Western perspective.
Right.
Is the thing. It's always been a Japan kind of centric style of storytelling. So when I finally hear about LitRPG, I'm like, wait a minute, what? And then see so many English, its whole genre within English storytelling. I'm like, the hell?
Right.
When did this become a thing?
I mean, I kind of liken it to, and it's like even with the other series that I'm working my way through, Primal Hunter, it's a lot of sort of a question I've always asked as a gamer going, if I got thrown into this world, how would I handle this?
Sure. I feel funny, man. Like I said, I fell into it recently myself. I literally fell into it. I have Audible, right? So it gives you recommendations.
Yeah.
And it recommended this book called Everyone Hates Death Knight.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
And I'm like, huh? I'm at work, man. I'm listening to audiobooks. I'm like, I do IT for a living. So I'm like, sometimes I listen to audiobooks in one ear and then take my call in another, right? I'm listening to this shit. I'm like, man, what the heck is this? And I'm like, this is like an isekai.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is the dumbest motherfucker I ever met in my entire life. But he's interesting, so I gotta follow him, right? So I'm in the middle of this book right now.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, man. Really. But then, and again, you guys talk a little. I didn't. Again, like I said, when I fell into it, I had no idea that this was the genre.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Honestly, I was in the same boat. A friend, literally even how I got into it, a friend of mine goes, you're going to love this. I have an extra Audible token. Listen to it on the 3-hour ride home. And by the time I got home, it's like, well, apparently I'm going to be doing this for the next, week.
Hey, bro. That works like that.
Oh, no, that is absolutely how it works. And now given that, Dungeon Crawler Carl.
It is literally for me, it's probably my favorite iteration of, not power fantasy, but that idea of, no, you are literally thrown into a world with what you have on you, and you need to figure it out. He literally, and the only reason I even get into this as heavily as I'm going to is because you find it out in the first 2 chapters. Guy goes outside. He's in his boxers.
And his drawers.
He's in his what is it? His wife's undersized.
His ex-girlfriend's undersized Crocs.
The Crocs, and he throws on his leather jacket. He goes outside.
Yep.
World ends. All buildings on the world are gone, and he gets told, "Hey, go into this dungeon." Or you stay on the surface and maybe you survive.
Oh, and by the way, the only reason why he ended up outside was because his ex-girlfriend's cat ran out.
got out an open window. He goes to get it back, and just conveniently was outside when it happened.
When
It
the
was
world
like,
ended,
Yep.
like, what was it? I think it's, if I remember right, like 2:30 in the morning in Seattle.
Yeah, somewhere around
In
there.
like
yeah.
late fall, early winter.
Yeah, I think it was like early winter because it was cold as hell.
Look,
He was at risk of hypothermia
Dude,
while
at
he was
the
out
end
there.
of look, again, I'm old. I'm a hip hop head, right? So you guys say that Ice Cube has a line. He says, "I went to jail in my motherfucking drawers."
Yep.
Yep. And that's the thing. He enters this dungeon like the world shuts down. Like the world has been taken over within the span of seconds. He suddenly has this dungeon opens up, and him and this cat just is either stay out there.
So the
or
aliens
find
had a
out
sense of
what's
humor. In other words, what you're saying?
Oh well, I wouldn't call it a sense of humor, but they have a.
But it was funny to them.
They have a.
So the biggest reason that and this is part of how I sold you on this, is I called it Running Man meets Douglas Adams.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
With the pure absurdity and melancholy. And I think there was one other medium, but it has very much a Running Man where it's the universe is watching and they're all in the game going, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
How are you guys consuming this and not having a problem with it? And in fact enjoying it.
Yep.
That's crazy.
It's very anti-capitalist.
I might. You know what? You got me on that one.
Yeah.
All right, look, it's gonna be my next to read on the Audible.
Yep.
And the thing that I love so much about it though is it approaches it from the standpoint of this is a dude whose entire world just fucking ended, and he has to deal with that.
Kind of
somehow.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy a little bit, huh?
A little bit, yeah. It does, yeah.
But even more than Hitchhikers, he is specifically trying to wrap his head around what happened while also trying to survive
Goblins,
goblins, cocaine llamas.
Yep, coke llamas.
Cocaine llamas, you say? Oh,
yep.
And like I said, all of this, and I'm not even spoiling much because this happens probably in the first
This is
10
going to
chapters.
go back after we get done with this part. We talk about this. This is going to go back to another role playing.
Oh shit.
Ooh, even better.
Oh yeah.
Recent one
Oh damn.
that you can hear on our podcast, on our Live Play podcast.
Yeah. But yeah, no, just
Cocaine. Wow.
oh yeah, and they also starting a drug war for the sake of getting resources and accessing a boss room, which is not even that huge of a spoiler.
No.
That's crazy.
Like literally,
Yes.
it much like a lot of our LitRPGs, it deals in boss monsters. Like it still treats it like you're in a video game. It's just you're you.
Right.
You're
in the
not
video game.
playing a character.
Yeah. Now being in the game, you have the opportunity to level up.
Right,
you can
right,
get
right.
stronger.
Right.
You get access to magical items and things like that. But it's a process.
Right,
you
right,
are
right,
leveling up, and
sometimes you trip up levels, huh?
oh yeah,
Very much.
Ah, yes, sir.
Carl
I fell up
has
that level.
Carl has done shit that has gotten him multiple levels that has caused him trauma.
Yes. And the AI did not help make that any better.
No. Also, the AI is quirky.
I see.
Yes.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's probably the best way to
Spiggity.
describe it.
That's spiggity AI.
Oh, that AI. He has some proclivities, and
Yep.
they will be made clear fairly quickly.
Right.
And the voice, and because you're doing the audiobook, the voice that he does for that AI.
Oh yeah, Jeff Hayes, the narrator.
Uh-huh.
Like he's now synonymous with this series.
Right.
Like he is basically just as big a figure with Dungeon Crawler Carl as the author.
Right, that's
Yes.
cool.
And
that's cool.
the author kind of loves that too,
Right,
actually,
right.
because like they work very well together.
Right.
Dinneman has actually specifically said with Jeff Hayes, every book he tries to put in either a language or a word just to hear Jeff try to pronounce it.
Yeah, they've got an awesome dynamic. Just seeing them like interview in interviews and such is just like
Right.
the passion that they have for both this story from the different angles they approach it.
Right.
And also the cool thing is Jeff Hayes, the narrator, approaches it more from the standpoint of a voice actor,
Right, exactly.
rather than a narrator.
Right.
Because like every character has enough distinction that you know who's talking.
Right.
And that's the cool thing about it. Like, I mean, obviously there are some voices that are going to be close to each other,
Sure.
but he doesn't try to replicate them within the same book.
Yeah. He
He
makes
puts a
sure
lot-
that it balances out
The
well
guys,
enough.
right? The guys who do, I'm a big Vampire Masquerade fan, big Vampire Masquerade media fan. There's this kind of comedy-ish Vampire Masquerade live play podcast called. It's Blood and Syrup, but the spinoff is Canada by Night. And the dude who game mastered that thing does all these voices and shit is funny. Man. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. Yeah, so I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and that's kind of the fantastic thing, but also the cat,
Yes.
What the cat talks?
Princess Donut.
It
What?
happens-
She's a show cat. Like her ex, Carl's ex-girlfriend it takes her. Basically, she was a show cat.
Right.
You know, she went to cat shows
Right,
and
right.
won
Princess
awards and things
Donut.
like that.
And she makes clear her full name, and I guarantee you I'm missing part of it, is Princess Donut, the Queen Anne Chonk.
Yep.
Okay, all right.
And
Good to know oneself.
And the cat does talk, but how it happens is the most cat-like bullshit ever.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Cat got her nose stuck in the air, huh?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but the thing that I told you about this. The thing that almost ruined me was that almost ruined me on it was Donut to a certain extent, because that cat, like as entertaining as she
Annoying as hell.
she was also very fucking annoying.
Which was, I mean, let's be honest,
Right,
that's
that's
the
what-
point.
yeah, right.
She's
Yeah.
a show cat who just got told, oh no, now you're not only a show cat, you're a show cat that can finally talk. And
Yeah.
so now we get to hear all of those inner monologues
Yep.
Right.
that kind of a cat's gonna have.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
right.
And Carl reacts to that in a very realistic fashion. But
He like, what the
thing,
fuck?
like I said, but the thing I loved about it was we actually get emotional content
Right.
pertaining to both of them
Right.
and their relationship to each other
Right.
through his ex-girlfriend.
They're developing as characters and as partners in crime, I guess, if you
Yeah,
want to call
basically.
it.
Like, and gradually they become like that. They become a power couple, basically.
Well, then again,
in
it
the
seems
book.
like it follows. See, the thing with good storytelling, man, this is that. Emotionally, at least the way we teach it, storytelling is you got the physical train, you got the emotional train.
Yep.
And as you're going through all the physical stuff,
Yep.
the real driving engine is the emotional train. It seems like they're doing it really well because they
Oh,
seem like,
absolutely.
from what you guys are saying, these characters aren't the same from one sequence to the other.
Oh, hell no.
And so that's the way.
Oh
that's,
yeah,
that's
no,
good
that's
storytelling.
This book, reading this now, got me so hooked on it because of everything I know about storytelling.
Right.
And the funny thing is, the writer Matt Denman, he refers to himself as a pantser, meaning he doesn't do outlines. He kind of just writes by the seat of his pants, but he also takes ridiculously meticulous notes on everything he creates. But in terms of building the story and moving it along, like he actually, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong here, Eric, he started building this story through Patreon, and what he does is he'll go to his patrons in regards to things that he's going to do in regards to the story, and because he self-published originally.
Right.
Yes.
And he did all this with the story, self-published, and then it blew up, and he eventually got his book deal.
Right.
But even still, even though he's literally writing by the seat of his pants, everything's just
Well,
he's not crafting every little thing, but he's also keeping track of every
Well, I'd have to
fucking
get
thing he
Jeff.
does.
I have to give our Jeff as our editor in chief at Imagineers,
Yeah.
right? But he's also a writer. We met him. He's always a writer. So
Oh, yeah.
I have to give Jeff a lot of credit, for making me see that as a way to go. Because Jeff's like this. Everybody wants to do all this world building and what he said, build the world out just enough to start the story.
Yeah,
and get
exactly.
Because much like it's something I actually do a lot as a D&D player.
Right.
I'm bringing it full circle.
Oh yeah.
I don't usually write a large amount for my character going in
right.
because I let the world start to help me flesh out.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Like in my Curse of Strahd game, I played a character who ended up having a sister that became a whole big thing later in the plot when Strahd brings her to the realm. But again, it's I had no idea I was going to do that at the start. So that's exactly that. It's some of the fun of building a story.
Right.
You don't have to have every answer already.
Oh yeah,
And
absolutely.
sometimes the journey is the most important thing. For the most
Oh
part.
yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of just the interesting thing with taking in these books is that you can kind of see where the fact that it's not as overly structured as what we might be used to doing, but he's still making it work because of all the work he puts into as he's building it.
So it's like kind of like, all right, man, this is the thing, right? So I don't know if Joey knows this. When I started actually doing the Judas Fist webcomic, I literally drew this page just to see if I could draw it, and I just kept going.
Yep. That's
Literally.
Okay.
And it was during COVID.
Okay.
And I was like, man, you know what, man? Man, I got these couple pages, man. I got to do something. And then Jeff was like, man, just start it, man. One of these days. And I just like drew that page, had some emotional content in it,
Yep.
kept on going.
And that's kind of been pretty inspiring for me in that regard. So, yeah, consider that a Honeycomb Hideout endorsement. Check out Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Denneman.
Look, if they can get me, but they're going to get anybody.
Well, I'll tell you, I've had moments where I was laughing my ass off, and then 2 minutes later, I was bawling in my car.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Oh yeah, no, it's well written. Like the emotional content is like, goddamn.
Right.
And I will say, if you actually follow the subtext, it has a lot to say.
Right,
Yes,
right.
there is a lot of density in regards to. You can kind of tell Matt's values.
Which is interesting because especially with Dungeon Crawler Carl, he even came out and had a whole controversy on Reddit because people were starting to get very political on the Reddit page.
Yeah.
And he came out and said, guys, stop. I deleted them. It's if you're paying attention, you know where I lean, but it's like I don't want to make this about the whatever it's saying because I want the people reading it to learn the lesson. And if you are trying to make it about the political message, then it's going to scare the people off that need to hear it.
See, the thing, one thing about that though is this, and we as artists, man, again, I respect exactly where he's coming from, and I see where he's going. Don't get me wrong, but again, I don't know how old Matt is, right?
I think he's like in his early mid-50s.
Right, so he's about my age.
Yeah.
So being my age, he should kind of understand that all art is political.
Oh, no,
true.
he does.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right,
Oh, yeah.
right.
Oh, no, he absolutely does. It's just he doesn't want people to. I guess the term
He doesn't
would be.
he doesn't want the fans to make it such a thing to scare people off from
Well,
reading.
the thing is, I think that the people that it's meant for are going to gravitate toward it, and the people that it's not meant for, they ain't going to touch it, man. It is what it is. It's just part of the game, unfortunately.
See,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
that's the fun part is they are largely.
Yeah.
There is still the usual, oh, well, it's really about this. Are you paying attention?
Right, but what I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
This is the thing,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Literature tells us things about ourselves. Who these people really are,
Yeah.
they're betraying themselves
Oh, yeah.
with their consumption of Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yeah.
You know, they may be this guy over there, but really, this is who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, there's just always a lot of discourse of assuming the leanings of the main character. Like, there's a lot of conservative folk that are trying to assume that Carl has this political leaning or that political leaning, and it's just like.
But what's beautiful about what with what you guys just introduced me to, LitRPG. What seems to be the beautiful thing about that is this: hey, anybody, you could take any person and put them in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And because Carl is a point of view character,
Yep.
you can plop your own point of view character in there and wonder how those decisions would have been made by your point of view character and what the outcomes would have been.
Yep.
And
It's great at that, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
And bringing it actually right back around, they actually just launched a backer kit for a Dungeon Crawler Carl RPG.
Yes, they
That's
did.
cool. That's dope.
Yeah, and it got successfully funded, like insanely.
I have
Well-funded.
I have multiple books coming.
You know the funny thing
as do
about
I.
that though that kills me again, Joe will tell you, I'm hugely sometimes against reinventing the wheel. And having said that, these RPG companies can be so asinine.
Yeah.
Because that's something. I'm gonna say it. That's something that Kev could have went after.
Could have, absolutely.
You know, but
I'm not sure about the basis of their system,
Right,
like what
right,
type
right.
of system they used. I don't have those details. Even though I backed it, I
Right.
don't have those
Sure,
full
sure,
details.
sure.
Yeah.
But they could have pursued an active game license, or they might have made something themselves.
Right,
I don't know what they did, but what I will say, and why I bring that up, is that particular world is fucking ideal. Is like perfect for an RPG game.
Sure.
Like that, just that the dungeon crawler world setting
Right.
is perfect for an RPG campaign.
Right.
So
Because
and
within the world, again, there's like I think 10 million people end up in there still starting in,
various points of the planet.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
and
Yeah.
so it's one of those things where maybe you conveniently were outside at the time
Yeah.
doing whatever.
Or you were in a daytime zone as opposed to a night one,
Right.
and just happened to be out and about, taking a walk, and then all of a sudden, oh shit, the world ended. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's a RPG premise that is perfect for an RPG game.
Right.
So like, I don't blame them for pursuing
You know,
that.
kind of remind me of as we talking about it.
Uh-huh.
I was telling Joe, I'm a huge Krakoan era X-Men.
Oh,
fan, right?
absolutely. Oh,
Okay,
hell
yep.
yeah.
And so they have this guy that they end up battling, this guy named Cordyceps Jones, right?
Oh, yep.
And this bastard, he's taking bets on the destruction of the planet Earth and
Yep.
stuff all the time, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like this space casino motherfucker, right?
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, that's what the kind of, we
Yeah.
got to talk about that.
Oh yeah,
kind
no,
of-
absolutely. This feels absolutely very appropriate for
Right.
it, and honestly, once those books come through, I think it'd be kind of cool to maybe do at least a one shot.
Oh, yeah, we got to try it out for sure. Ain't no
Oh,
question.
yeah.
I'm game
Oh,
all
yeah.
day.
Like I think, and honestly, our backgrounds, I think it'd be interesting to just play through and even hell do an episode and give it a critique.
Or do a live play. What's the
okay.
problem?
Oh,
A live play one shot. Why not?
New achievement.
And the other interesting thing, and this is one of the ones that I don't even know if you know, is because I believe it's Ace picked it up as the publisher. I think it's Del Rey.
Right.
I think. Or
Oh, yeah, that's Penguin.
Penguin.
Yeah, Penguin.
Penguin Random House, yeah.
Penguin does it, and what they did was because he's self-published, and they are just basically reprinting it and distributing it. They have an extra chapter in the back of each book
Right.
Oh shit.
that builds its own story of something going on in the background.
Right.
Oh,
right.
shit.
You mean sort of like it's a C story then?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
they've got something in there just so that they've got something that they can say is theirs, but it's also adding a real interesting layer to what's going on in the background as you get caught up to the book.
What's probably cool
Oh,
about
shit.
that though is that he probably got that from all of the copious notes that you guys say he takes.
Oh, yeah.
He probably had some stuff not on cutting room 4, but that couldn't fit in there. That he had room to put in.
Probably.
That's real cool.
Oh,
That's
it wouldn't
real
surprise me.
Because I think he even came out and said, and I don't remember the exact number, but I know he's got an Excel document that he's been building as he's been writing.
Yep.
That he said is like 200, almost 300 tabs long,
That's good. That's good.
just to keep track of all of his world
Yeah.
building, so he doesn't.
He better get a more powerful PC.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Now, before we start wrapping up though, D, you had a story you wanted to tell.
Oh,
Yes.
no. So you talking about the Dungeon Crawler Carl? You talking about the cocaine law,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
something that happened, probably 2 episodes near the finale
Of Ghost of the Machine.
Machine.
Yep.
So they end up in the Fey realm.
Yes.
That is always an uh-oh.
So Nick gets kind of thirsty.
No.
And he drinks from the stream.
Uh-huh.
Upstream, there's a unicorn. The unicorn is pissing in the water. So psychedelic became psychedelic.
Yep.
And if I remember correctly, I was the only one that didn't drink from the
Yeah,
stream.
everybody drank from the stream. It was hilarious.
Yep.
I was like, y'all ain't drinking from the stream. It's like, I was like, Nick, I'm like, you look upstream, you see a unicorn pissing in the stream.
But that's the thing. Like, as soon as we got there, everyone kind of like Nick was the first one to get there, but then everyone just followed suit. Like, I remember Mark saying, "Y'all aren't drinking from the stream, are you?"
Like, gave you the last out to not make the mistake.
Yes. There was like, you said this thing that doesn't have to be what you just did.
I said, I said, man, your throat's kind of dry, man. You guys need some sustenance.
Choices were made.
Yes, they were. And what proceeded was a massive drug trip
Hell yeah, it was great.
that fell into a combat.
It was great. It was outstanding.
Yep. Yep. And if I remember correctly, Nick shot a Shadow Knight.
Yes.
Was it a Shadow Knight? Point blank in the back of the head, thinking that he was half a mile out.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Had a sniper rifle. Pointed there. Didn't realize he was literally right behind him.
It was great. It was outstanding.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was
They do amazing stuff on drugs.
Yep.
To
To be fair, you don't even have to be on drugs in the Feywild.
Nope. No. The Feywild was
It's one
crazy.
big drug of its own.
Yeah.
It's just funny though. I was like, you guys should drink that water.
Like
Oh,
you really did that, didn't you?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Uh-huh.
Suffer
was-
the consequences.
It was
great.
it was
It was
priceless.
great.
It was priceless.
Yellow submarines and all.
Oh.
It's great.
Oh man. But yes, gentlemen, as we're going to go ahead and wrap this up, does anyone have anything they want to go ahead and promote before we head out?
Shoot. Oh well. It depends. We're gonna Magnum's workshop this weekend. That's gonna be the weekend of the 19th, 18th, 19th. We're going to be at Detroit Book Fair.
Oh, okay.
At Eastern Market. It's on Sunday. We're going to be doing double duty with Shiny Taku on the 1st and 2nd.
Yep.
Shiny Taku is going to be over at Michigan Anime. And on that Sunday, we'll be doing our how to create comics and manga panel there. At the same time, we're going to be at Web Comic Con in Ferndale.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And so I usually do a bunch of seminars there too. So,
Shit. Now I have to make sure that this episode goes up this week.
and finally on the 15th of August, on the 15th of August, we're going to be, Shiny Taku is going to be at Ann Arbor Anime Con.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Eric?
Not at the moment. Haven't been doing much with my cosplay page.
Okay.
I'm not in any.
Cosplayer, eh?
Yes. not in a few years, but yes, I've got currently 2 in the works from Critical Role.
Right.
Working on a Caleb and a Caduceus
Nice.
from Mighty Nine, but yeah, no, I don't. I'm not on Twitch. I'm not even part of an actual play that I'm trying to get into.
Oh, we'll fix that.
I think you already got an
We will fix
invitation.
that.
I'm down.
Yes. All right. So that's going to be interesting. Yeah, and we might even be able to post some stuff about building your character
That
as
could be
things
great.
go.
Ooh, that'd
Please
be
do.
real fun.
Please do.
Oh yes. So, with that,
Why ain't my favorite this iPad, Dudley? We
So-
get footage, B-roll, baby.
and that was Heisenberg,
Yo.
Eric Westfall.
Heisenberg.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And that was Aphronius Fox.
No, I'm Aphronimus Fox. Now, Aphronimus Fox. 'Cause I'm
Aphronimus
old now,
Fox.
Man. My Blackie Cordova days and my Marky Postal days and, I'm still I can still do Dark Kim Allah because I'm still black as hell. But beyond that, I'm calming down.
And then that was Mark Dudley. And I was your Simp Master Thirst King, Joe Kane. Now get the fuck out.
Do-do-do.
Fuck off!
Anything you want to add? I'm good.